Are you a spiritual seeker that's looking to awaken and live as who you are? And are you finding this holiday season a bit tricky to do all the socializing and get out and all the parties and all the things? I know exactly how you feel. I was a spiritual seeker for about 5 years, and then I've been awakened for the last 20. So I know exactly what it's like to go through all the stages of seeking and waking up, and then all the deeper understandings and the more realizations that come through, and the bits that fall away and leave you in a completely different classroom to those that you find yourself working with, living with, being around. And so that can be tricky to traverse that. Over time, you get used to it. But to begin with, in those seeking days and the early days of awakening, it can be really tricky to be in the world with this whole new beginning on the inside, but everything on the outside just seems like it's the same. And it just seems weird to interact with it sometimes, and it can just get too much as your feeling heart gets more and more open to feeling everything around you. The energies of others can be a lot to deal with. And so to help with all of this, then just recently it's felt like time to help to start a joyful path rather than this dark night of the soul that people tend to go through when they're by themselves. Let's come together and create a community of people that choose the joyful path, that choose to awaken to this beautiful life together. And we can help and give tips and tricks of how to get through, round, over all of the stuff that can arise over this time. So, as I say, over this 20 years, the first 10 years of awakening, then I was not quite a hermit, but I was very much alone and away from people and doing my own thing, but interacting, but then going back to my sort of personal cave at my house. And then after that 10-year period, as you kind of get used to the energies of others and you get used to feeling all the feelings and just letting it all just flow through the body, then it felt time to go out and be with the people and get used to that even more. And so I ended up changing my whole life around and going out and getting a 40-hour-a-week job in just dealing with normal people in normal ways, but from a free space, from this space of absolutely enjoying this moment and seeing all the things that you see when you're right here and not distracted in all the mind's chatter. And when all of that's broken off and you're just right here and clear and being with all of the stuff, it's a whole different world to when everyone's distracted with the mind's chatter and not seeing any of the stuff or feeling any of the stuff. Once you break that and you're just right here, you feel it all and you see so much. Some of it, sometimes you wish you didn't have to see because it can be ugly and hard to deal with. And that's definitely to begin with. And over time, as I say, you kind of get used to just the way everyone is and the way they're wandering around, almost like zombies in some cases, just absolutely unaware of what they're up to. And that's absolutely fine. You know, that's perfect for them. That's their space of being, and absolutely no judgment. It just is what it is. And you learn to traverse through all of that and still happy and the beauty of you inside. So sometimes it can look like anger on the surface or frustration on the surface, but deep, deep inside, it's just bubbling with joy and happiness. And that's where I can help and guide people if you're interested in making this an easier journey, a journey through the awakening and through those early years and into coming out into the world and being with the people and enjoying it so much more than you can ever imagine. So that's where we put together the website allaboutyourjoy.com, and are fully available for being with you, to see if you need some support to help you through. Support and love. That's what we're here for. So if that's what you're after, come over to allaboutyourjoy.com, and we can play in this journey together. We can live this life and work together in whatever way you choose. There's all sorts of tools over there. And as I say, we're building a community, a joyful path, and we'll create a joyful revolution that will ripple across the world. If you want to be part of that, then come along. Let's hold hands and play together. Oh, so much fun. And enjoy these holidays. Enjoy your time celebrating. I often get asked, do you celebrate these things? Do you socialize at all? And yes, you can see we celebrate Christmas here. Most of my friends and family are not awakened, are not on the spiritual path, but we still enjoy celebrating life together. We still do our best to have the most fun, and we just stay right here in the only moment that exists, this one. So join us if you like, and we're always here. So much love. Bye for now.